But now I'm getting that groove back, getting that vibe back. I'm ready for fun stuff. I hope you guys are ready.
So I'm sure most of you have gotten one of these before. And in case you haven't, you're gonna get it eventually. But it's a one-day ban from the comment section. And it's usually for violating harassment and cyberbullying policies. Now, I've probably gotten this about 10 times so far, which is absolutely ridiculous. But the best part of it is, almost every time that it happens, it's for replying to comments on my own videos. Think about that. I'm joking around with people that take time out of their day to not only watch my videos, but to leave a comment. And somehow I catch a 24-hour ban for cyberbullying. This shit is so stupid. You can't appeal it. You can't ask for a review. You just have to take it. Now, saying that YouTube's comment section is broken is like saying that DSP begs every day. There's nobody that's going to disagree with you, except maybe DSP himself. But why YouTube won't get off their lazy ass and do something about it is what bothers me the most. And it's not just this one little problem. It's all the bots, the spammers, and the scammers. And we're going to take a look at each one of them. So let's start with this guy here. And I run into him all the time, no matter where I'm at on YouTube. And the reason for that is he spams the same comment on every single community post he can find. Whether it's ABC News, NBC, ESPN, it don't make a difference. Now, he has 3,250 subscribers. And how did he get those subscribers? Well, it damn sure ain't for his YouTube videos. It's because he constantly posts this message. To everyone reading this, keep going. No matter how stuck you feel, no matter how bad things are right now, no matter how hopeless and depressed you feel, no matter how many days you have spent wishing things were different, I promise you won't feel this way forever. Keep going. Bless my day with the follower. It could mean a lot. Now, at first you might say, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a nice positive message. And it is, until you realize he has 100 plus comments on this channel alone. And it's the same thing every day. And like I said earlier, he does this on NBC, CNN, ESPN, wherever he can find a community post. And the fact that he can't even change one word in the message tells me that he doesn't give a shit about the problems anybody else is going through, you scumbag. But even if you're still like, so what? It's still a positive message. Let me show you why he actually is a scumbag. Every single day, he posts the same prayers and religious messages over and over. But he also makes sure to ask you to subscribe as well. In other words, the only thing this guy can think about is more subscribers every day. But he hides it behind these positive and religious messages. Then when you go look at his content, you can understand why he has to do this. Yeah. Nice positive religious messages, huh? And there's nothing wrong with a little self-promotion every now and then. But when you have to hide it behind shit like this every day because nobody will watch your garbage without it, it sort of tells me everything I need to know about you. And this is why you've been included in this video. Get fucked.
Get fucked.
Now, let's go over to some beautiful ladies that just happen to be single and want to talk to you very desperately. I was watching this video from Internet Anarchist, and coincidentally, it was about a YouTuber using AI for their videos. I scrolled down to the comment section, and one of the highest voted comments was from Leticia Silvio, and it said, "The idea of AI-generated content goes against the very concept that YouTube was built for. The slogan when it first came onto the internet was, broadcast yourself." Now, that's a great point you made there, Leticia. And judging by your profile picture, you're also very beautiful. So smart and attractive, what a combination. Now, let's click on their profile picture so we can get a better look. Okay, she seems to be a woman, so I'm still attracted to her. She has 32 subscribers, there's nothing wrong with that. But account created 17 hours ago. That seems a little suspect. So then we go to her profile, and the description simply says open, and there's an arrow pointing here. And it's some shady-ass website that I'm not going to click on. So they win that matchup, and it's bots 1, super crazy nothing. I go back into the comment section. I barely scroll down, and it must be my birthday, because there's another comment from a very beautiful woman. And let's see what Ethel Young has to say. I only ever heard that this guy changed to an AI avatar once, and then he was basically never talked about again. Another very insightful comment. But the replies don't seem to agree with you, Ethel. One person says, "Oh, the irony," and the other person says, "Stolen comment, report it." Now, thankfully for Ethel, I don't go around just reporting people without taking a closer look. So we click on the profile, and if you zoom in, I'm pretty sure that's not even a real picture. It's some stupid AI shit. But they joined 4 weeks ago and have 643 subscribers. And when you actually go to their profile, it says, "Hey there, you can contact me through the link below." And it's some fantasyland.bio something something. Who cares? Oh, and by the way, I doubled back to the video 4 days later, and the comment is still there. YouTube doesn't even give a shit. Those links could have anything in them. Spamware, spyware, viruses. Children are probably clicking on them, not knowing any better. But I can't joke around with people on my own videos, because that's cyberbullying. Meanwhile, let's take a look at another type of comment that somehow isn't against the guidelines, and YouTube just allows it. I was watching this video by Turkey Tom, and I was somewhat early to it. I caught it in the first few hours, and I noticed that every single comment had a couple of replies. So anytime I would read an interesting comment, I would click the reply so I could see more. And this fucking guy kept popping up by the name of Joseph with the Mr. Beast with the Mr. Beast profile picture. Again, these people are just targeting kids, and YouTube doesn't put any kind of restrictions in place to stop it. And it was always the same two replies. Don't translate, followed by a bunch of, I don't even know what language that is. And then, didn't read your comment, but I posted a hilarious video of a woman crying about her dog being put down because my videos are better. And I'm not joking. This was a reply on every single comment. And if you're gonna say, what's YouTube supposed to do about it? They can't monitor every reply. How about something as simple as, if a brand new account spams the same comment more than 2 or 3 times, that account gets disabled or suspended for a week? Now, you'd have to work on that idea a little bit to make it run properly, but still, it's not like it's impossible. Now, when you click on Joseph's account, it shows he has 35 subscribers, and there is indeed a video about a woman crying over her dog being put down. Well, that's the title anyways. I didn't actually click on it because I wasn't going to watch that garbage. But apparently it has 53,000 views. And just to put that in perspective, I only have one video with more views than that, and I've been doing this for 3 years. Now, do I think those are legit? Hell no. I'm sure it's another botted account, but still, you know some people are watching it. Now, hopefully enough people reported the account and it got shut down, because I can't find it through a simple search. But honestly, it doesn't even matter, because I tried searching for the title of the video, and would you imagine my shock when a bunch of other accounts popped up? But unlike the first type of comment that we looked at, where you at least know what they're trying to do, get you to click on the website, so they probably can steal your information, most of these accounts don't have anything on them, except that one video. I did find one that had a Discord link, but I wasn't about to click that shit. So I don't even know what the point of them is, unless it's just to piss people off. And remember, I can't even joke with people in my comment section because that's harassment and cyberbullying. But this is perfectly fine. Now, that was going to be the end of that section, and we were going to move on to a different type of comment. But I was randomly watching another Turkey Tom video today, and look who popped back up in the replies. Only this time, he's just saying test, because he probably figures that his account is shadow banned. But if you look at the name a little closer, this time it's Joseph11441. And last time it was Joseph-11411. And then when you click on the profile, they changed the name to Chris Tyson. So this tells me they're trolling, trying to get attention, trying to get under people's skin, I guess. But again, I just don't understand what the point is. You know people are going to report the account and try to get it shut down. So why are you even wasting your time with this? But you can't try to understand the actions of stupid people, because stupid people are going to do stupid things. That's just the way it is. Now, let's go over one more type of comment that I'm sure all of you have seen before, but I'm going to show you something a little bit different. And when I saw this one, I was like, what in the hell? So there's a generic crypto scam that people try to use in the comment sections. And again, I'm sure you've seen it before. It's some random account talking about they need help with their investments, and they wish they could trade like the professionals do. And by the grace of God, 20 different people reply to them, all saying, have you tried Mr. Phil Burnell? He has a great reputation and he brings me returns every single month. And then one person will reply and say, how can I get in contact with Mr. Burnell? He seems like an honest, trustworthy individual, and I randomly have $200,000 that I can afford to invest. Then someone else will say, oh, you can contact him through Telegram or WhatsApp, you know, services that are very hard to track the person down. And the hope is that someone will see that comment, try and contact the scammer, and invest their money with them. And look, man, a scam is a scam. But what bothers me about these is that a lot of them will use God's name, or say it's a religious miracle, or say that this person's a pastor, or something like that. You know, just willing to say anything to try and prey on people. But going back to why this one stood out, it came from someone by the name of Peter Williams, and I like the sound of this guy already. Now, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but he basically says, a perfect marriage doesn't exist. It requires effort. And that roughly 5 years ago, he and his wife nearly divorced because of all the hurdles that they faced. He then says they managed to weather the storm and emerged from it with their bond renewed and revitalized. And I'll be honest with you, when I first saw that comment, I was like, damn, that's a nice story. I'm happy for this dude. But then I remembered what video I was on. A DJ Academics video where he's addressing the latest allegations against him. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute, something's not right with Mr. Peter Williams. So I clicked on the profile, and apparently he has two names, because it also says Mr. Gary Lewis. And of course, the very first reply was from someone who's currently separated, going through a lot of problems, and would do anything to get his wife back. And once again, by the grace of God, Mr. Peter Lewis Gary Williams just happened to recommend a spiritual advisor that helped save his marriage. Didn't I tell you I like the sound of this guy? So then the other person replies and says, "This is helpful. I will look her up online right now. Thanks." And again, I hadn't even seen this one before. So when I saw the original comment, I bought into it. I thought it was a guy just sharing a random, positive, nice message. But of course, this is why we can't have nice things. There's always somebody here to fuck it up, unless you're on YouTube, where this is perfectly fine. But me replying to comments on my own videos is cyberbullying and harassment. Well, YouTube, like one of the biggest scammers on your platform says, you can also get fucked.
Get fucked.